haven't been live in a bit. I know this is kind of random. And is what it is. It's about a 2-minute delay, I think, before the chat starts coming up. I'm gonna have to turn my cardo down. There we go. And hopefully you can hear me when it starts actually playing on here. There we go. Now it's at top messages. I gotta change it again. So I'm teaching you all how to do this. There we go. And I'm on the Fat Bob today. Heading to my dentist appointment, oral surgeon. So you can look at, see if there's any more stitches need to be taken out and all that good stuff. And I just had a very scary experience. Not too far behind me. I was making a right-hand turn and I slipped. But anyways, I don't know how the signal's going to be going up through here. So it may cut out on me, it may do good. I'm gonna go through some not very monetarily good neighborhoods. So we will see how their phone signal is. Maybe the government's helping them out better. I do not know. But anyways, I made a turn just like I'm doing right now. And I slipped in the gravel and the sand. And my front wheel slipped on me. And I didn't go down. I felt it slip. And I don't even know how to explain what I did. I just sort of reacted like I do in my truck. If that makes sense? Because like if I slip on the ice or something, you don't think about what you're doing. You just sort of react, if that makes any sense. It's secondhand. It's an extension of you. Like you're backing into a dock, you're not thinking turn the wheel this way, turn the wheel that way, 3/4 turn, quarter turn, full turn. You don't think of any of that. You look at your rear wheels and you do your thing. You know, you're looking at the trailer in the mirror. You're just gauging it by the direction it's pointing and where the wheels are, because where the wheels are is where they're going is where the trailer is going, but you got to watch the overhang and be conscious of all that. And I've been driving a truck for 27 years. I don't think about that anymore. I just do it, you know? You don't think about any of that. Do you think about that turning into a parking space? Turn the wheel this much, and probably not since you were in driver's ed. Well, kind of the same. I don't really know what I did, and I didn't have my camera on, because I would love to know what I did, but I don't know what it is. And I was pushing down and I felt it. I think I kind of righted it a little bit and let off the accelerator, kind of. I may have done that. I don't know. So it's kind of bugging me because it just happened like 5 minutes ago. I remember the feeling of the front wheel slipping out from underneath me. I could feel it slide. Like I didn't go down. I guess it just kind of slid with the momentum. I was turning right, so it kind of went to the left a little bit. And I felt it, and it was just like, oh shit, you know? And raindrops dripping on my visor. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I can't afford to drive my truck, so I'm on my bike, and hopefully I don't wreck in the rain. So it's a monetary thing. I have not ate today. I did not eat yesterday. I might eat tomorrow. I don't know. Possibly. I gotta figure out something with my bills and what's going on, because the money's not as good as it was. It'll pick back up eventually, but just like through right now, I'm looking down there to see if it's still moving, the camera, the view on the phone. But the, what do you call it? the finance company, well, I was talking to the bank about refinancing and the stuff. I got to pay my truck note on my pickup, and they were talking about, you know, I could cancel the ESP, and I've thought about doing that on my bikes and whether it's worth it, because I can do everything on the bikes. I can put a new computer on it. I don't know if I can afford the computer, but I can actually do the work. Kind of try to lower my note or refinance it, because the problem with refinancing, like especially if you got something financed through, like, you know, HDFS, something like that, if you have that ESP and it's financed in, hold on, my jaw feels weird. And yeah, there's all this construction and stuff, and dirt gets tracked down on the road, and gravel and everything else, and it's interesting. But anyways, you have that ESP, you have all that good stuff, and it's financed in with your note. So let's say you buy a Softail, and off the top of my head, let's say you finance $18,000. I don't know what they're going for now. I think they're even more overpriced than normal now. So if it was an $18,000 bike, they're probably trying to sell it to you for $20,000. They're going to add a few $1,000s of ESP and interest and all that stuff to it, and you're going to end up financing $26,000, $27,000 on that $17,000 bike, and now you got to refinance it, and you can't refinance it. Okay, let's see if it goes again. I don't know. I'm testing the signal, so let's see if it comes back. It might not. Okay, it seems to have come back for a second. It's breaking up. I don't know. Y'all can let me know how it's doing. I need to go. This is not a good area for signal. I'm gonna need fuel too. But not currently. Okay, I'll probably release this, like the full thing without the interruptions later. But anyways, I'm gonna see if the signal will hold out in a minute, see if it gets better. Basically, if you can hear me, it's kind of hard to find it. When you refinance, they're going to do the price of the vehicle. They're not going to do that. Oh well. I guess it doesn't want to do anything. I am going to lose my signal. And it bleeped forward for a second. I don't know. I'll probably just re-release this without all this crap. But anyways, I gotta figure something out, because I literally do not have money for food, and this sucks. And while I don't mind the weight loss, you know, weight loss, I'm okay with the weight loss. It's just the hunger and the anger that comes along with it that other people are probably not gonna like. What gear am I even in? I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. There we go. Howdy, sky's the limit. How are you doing? I'm not getting crazy with it. I got scared earlier. One of them things. It looks like to turn off to go see all the Mexican Americans. And those are white people, by the way. Their signal ain't too good. They probably took the copper out of whatever was transmitting the signal back there. I don't know if it is good here either. We will find out. I'm kind of testing the signal along through here to see if there's good spots, if there's not, what have you, for shooting videos, that sort of thing. And it seems to be skipping a lot through here. It was good going up through the commons in that area when I wasn't too far from the Foremans. It was good, but once you get up by the meth heads and all of them, the signal kind of drops. And no, they're not all meth heads that live there. There just happen to be quite a few of them. Kind of like you go the other direction closer to town and you get the ones walking in the middle of the street trying to bite their ear at like 2 o'clock in the morning. More raindrops, more Skippy signal. But I'm mainly just testing signal. And it's raining! More rain! Well, thank you for the signal there, my friend. I appreciate it. See if I get caught in actual rain. As long as it does this, it ain't too bad. At least let me get to the doctor's office without getting soaked. Come on, can we at least do that? I'd appreciate it greatly. If at all, possibly. Prosím. Prosím, aspoň holding. Just one more. That's all I need. We'll be good. I can ride in the rain on the way back. Oh, let's see what the signal's doing. These are not the tires to be on in the rain. So this has just got to be a slippery, sloppery kind of day, probably. I don't know. I'm going to get to the dentist. He's going to check my teeth before I knock any more of them out. I don't plan on hitting any more trees, but, you know, life happens. How am I doing? Am I alive? So far. I had a friend, he called me up just making sure you're still alive. I'm like, so far. It's kind of the way it is. One day I won't be. One day you won't be. It's the nature of life. Death is just a part of it. And you know, we kind of say one of the things that makes us human is we're the only ones that are aware that we're going to die or what have you. But how do you know that? How do you know that a dog doesn't realize that it's going to die? How do you know that any animal doesn't have that level of consciousness? I mean, they watch things die, they kill things, they eat it. They're not stupid. So how do we truly know? If you're still with me with all that signal breakup through there, going through Mexican America, which we're kind of still in a little bit, if you can't tell, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm not knocking them. I got friends that live there. Hell, I come from there. I know what I am. I don't claim to be anything else. I just have more teeth than they do so far. Time will change that. As long as we don't get any actual rain, I think I'll be fine. But these tires suck, you know. But back to the financing thing, I'm gonna have to figure out something with the financing, do whatever. I gotta get my notes down a little lower, because all of my bills have went up. Every single one of them. And groceries are at least twice what they were when I bought this bike. And I've got to do something about it. If I have to, I'll end up having to sell one of them. I don't want to, and if I did sell one of the bikes, it would be this one. As much as I love this bike, if I had to choose between the two, I would keep the lowrider, just because of I do like to go on longer trips when I can, and it would be the better bike for that. I can do everything I do on this bike and that bike. That one actually feels a little bit more dirt bike-ish, not that I would take it off-road. But if I'm going to make a trip to Florida or New York or to California or wherever, you know, places I actually want to go and I know people, I would take the lowrider. I wouldn't be taking this one. And that just is. How's my signal doing? Cool. Y'all want to leave a comment and let me know how bad it is? I would appreciate it. Let me know you're out there. Say hi. By the way, I do have a Patreon and I have a Subscribe Star, both linked on my channel if you go to the About section. All support is greatly appreciated. I don't have very much. Like, I'm literally making nothing off of it. It basically, I'm making enough for it to pay for itself, and I appreciate those who are still there. But by the time they take their cut out, it basically pays for the service. And I'm breaking even on the YouTubes, you know. Rumble, at the point that I'm at, you got to make at least $50, and I'll make usually between 1 cent and 20 cents, maybe. Usually like between 1 and 5 off of a video. So maybe somewhere around June of 2034, I'll have made the $50 required to pull whatever money I've made off of Rumble out of Rumble. July, maybe August of 2034. Sweet. Don't have to put my feet down. I will up here. Signal should be good through here. This is like New Caney, but you know, New Caney, Kingwood. And I'm heading towards Kingwood. Hopefully the signal's good. But everyone's fixing to be on their phones and all that, getting out of work, picking up the kids from school. It's Friday evening. If you're from Houston, I miss Rock 101 and Outlaw Dave. And it's Friday. Da-da-da. If you're from Houston, that song will be going through your head right now. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. He's still out there, and Grego has his thing going on. But 90s Houston, we actually had a decent rock station. We don't have that anymore. It's a Hispanic channel now, and we got some new poppy bullshit rock stations. You know, it's like going through Nashville trying to find a country station that's worth a damn to listen to. It's not there. You would think Nashville, there would be a country station. Like you could listen to country and you're skipping through the dial through there and it's like, what the hell is this shit? You know what I mean? Possibly. But yeah, I wouldn't take this bike on a long trip. I might take it on a day trip. I'd go as far as to go like Little Sturgis or something like that. I might even take it up to like the Pig Trail. But that's as far as I would go. I wouldn't really go any further. Don't get too crazy. I saw him with a bike the other day, pulled over right here. They had about 6 cars behind a Harley. Sometimes they're decent, sometimes they're not. It's weird, you know, because you're on a bike, what the hell? Don't expect me to ride 60 miles an hour, because that's just not going to work. Not in any way is that going to work, because I'm not going to do it. Story. They chased this guy because he was doing like 80 on a lowrider. And it depends on where you're at too, you know, because I mean this is Texas, like everybody's doing 70, 80 miles an hour. Right here I'm doing 74. Like right here is the speed of traffic. 72. What is the speed limit right here? Speed limit is 60 miles an hour. That is just how it is through here. A lot of times they're doing 80. Depends on where you're at. So I try to at least do the flow of traffic maybe a little bit more. If I got room like this right here, I'll do whatever the flow of traffic is. Everything up about 3%. I'll look at better when I stop up here. I forgot what the hell I was saying. I'm getting old-timer's disease. And I'm getting rained on. Lovely. North Park and then Kingwood. I want to go around the truck and cut back over, but I just want to stay over here. I don't know. I do not know what I want to do. The next exit is my exit. I'll just get over here. I'll be a good girl. For once. Don't expect this to be a thing. It's gonna pour. Wait till I leave the dentist office, please. That's all I ask. Just wait till I leave the dentist. It's gonna pour down rain. I don't want to walk in the oral surgeon's office and be soaked to the bone. Do I have rain gear? No. I at least wore sleeves. That way it doesn't sting as much. And it's just sprinkling right now. Sprinkles are okay. I think it's bothering me a little bit more because my steer tire slipped, you know, when like right before I started the video. I'm turning right, and there's just sand and gravel, and I just keep going, like with the steer tires. It's too much. And I didn't drop it. I feel good. I don't know exactly how I didn't drop it, you know, because by all rights, the steer tire doing that, I should just went smack and hit the ground. But like I said, that, ow, my teeth. My teeth feel like weird right now. I don't know why. But by all rights, I should hit the ground, and I didn't, and I'm thankful I didn't. Some kind of, I guess, muscle memory, and I'm used to sliding around on stuff. I do it for a living, but I have 18 wheels, not 2. So that's a little bit different. I like the way the raindrops kind of beat off the visor though. That's always kind of cool. But nobody wants to drop their bike in the middle of the road. Especially with a car behind you. Any day you're looking up at a transmission is not a good day. I don't care if you're just underneath it working on it. It's still not a good day. You're looking up at a transmission. They didn't have to hit you. You either got run over by something or you got problems with your transmission. So any day you're looking up at a transmission is not a good day. I think that's pretty clear. Haven't found neutral yet. So there's that. Kingwood Hospital. That's where I was when my leg was all ripped open after my wreck. I didn't wreck it too far from here. Now YouTube took that video down. Said it was graphic content intended to shock. No, it's intended to show, hey, this can happen. You know, for a motorcycle viewing audience. So, good Lord. I think I know where I'm at. I'm not sure. Here we go. Yeah. Had to hobble into that building over there for wound care. Northeast oral and maxillofacial surgery. Yep, that's where I'm at. This is where I should be. Where do I want to park my bike? I want to park it right up here. That is a great. I'm gonna put both feet down just like I just started riding and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Cause why? I don't give a shit. But anyways, let me see what y'all were saying. Everything up 3%. Coolness. Well, I will catch y'all later. Y'all are awesome. Adios, via con Dios, all that good shit. And I gotta go in here and have the... Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I haven't ate anything, so, yeah. Have them do their thing. So, adios, via con Dios, sayonara, ciao, all that good shit. And I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for watching. You are all awesome. Bye-bye.